today. As you've seen on your way down here, half our cherry blossoms have bloomed and the other is starting to pop. We're in the process of necklacing our island with cherry trees, so there are lots more cherry blossoms all around Roosevelt Island. One of the quintessential highs of the traditional Japanese cherry blossom celebration is to be a witness of the actual popping of the cherry blossom while picnicking under the trees. So you have the rare opportunity today of getting that special experience. The Cherry Blossom Festival on Roosevelt Island had a very humble start. In 2011, after the Japanese tsunami, the Cherry Blossom Festival was birthed when Junko Hasegawa, one of the most quiet Japanese moms at our Roosevelt Island School, PSIS 217, approached me when I was on the PTA, asking how tsunami relief fundraising could be done, saying that the Japanese community was willing to donate toward this effort. Her down-the-hall neighbor was my dear friend Lynn Shinizaki, over there, right there. And she's the president of the Residents Association now. And she's an events planning genius in her own right. And she arm twisted me into volunteering for her with the Social, Cultural, and Educational Committee that she was chairing for our Residents Association. I knew Lynn had backburnered the idea for a Cherry Blossom Festival then. It was just a twinkle in her eye. So I suggested that Junko get in touch with Lynn. And 2 months later, we had our first 2-hour-long Roosevelt Island Cherry Blossom Festival. That first year, Junko and the Roosevelt Island Japanese Association recruited our world-class musicians and performers, most who still are performing today, who freely donated their performances in conjunction with many Japanese food and shop vendors who freely donated their proceeds that day. Our collective Roosevelt Island community, our schools, our merchants, our building managements, and our operating corporation actively participated, and we were able to raise almost $10,000 toward the Japanese tsunami relief efforts. Since then, we have evolved into an annual community event. Running the Cherry Blossom Festival on a shoestring budget and a prayer, our musicians continue to donate their performances. But as you see, we have difficulties recruiting Japanese food vendors and food trucks. So if anyone of you have any ideas for next year, please come see me. And look at us now. Now Lynn's the president of the Residents Association. Sharon and I are co-chairs of the Social, Cultural, and Educational Committee. With over 10,000 visitors last year, we're expecting that many, but with the rain earlier, maybe not too many more. This year, with the sponsorship of Hornblower Ferry Service, our neighbors at Manhattan Park, and our other donors, we will be able to pay for our performances for the first time ever. And I want to say thank you to our performers for volunteering your performances over the years. And I want to say thank you to our sponsors, Hornblower and Manhattan Park, for making it possible for us to pay our performance for the first time. I want to say thank you to our partners, the Roosevelt Island Operating Corporation, Four Freedoms Park, Riso Box, the Roosevelt Island Japanese Association, the James Dudley Luce Foundation, the Parents Network, Carter Burton and the Roosevelt Island Disabled Association, and our new partner this year, the Noguchi Museum. And our long list of other island donors that are listed in our program. We're attempting to go toward paperless and to save a tree. So check out our program using the QR code with your phone to get to our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube links. We're trying to live stream our performances, so look on our YouTube link in case it works. And if you want to watch while you're picnicking under the cherry blossoms. Along with all our donors and sponsors, we want to acknowledge our army of volunteers that make this festival a reality each year. Thank you to our volunteers that are too many to name. We have a special guest, Japanese Buddhist priest with us, and I'd like to welcome him. I happen to be Christian, so I'd like to say a Christian blessing over this Cherry Blossom Festival. So that by the power and in the name of Jesus Christ, I'm praying for a blood covering and a hedge of protection and safety over and around Roosevelt Island Cherry Blossom Festival today. Please bless our festival and all our participants. Now I would like to introduce you to our speakers, Susan Rosenthal from the Roosevelt Island Operating Corporation, Madeline Grimes from For Freedom Park, Peter Patch, representing our Assemblywoman Rebecca Seawright.